So the Amyloidosis Alliance has been created in June 2018 by three organizations that were the AFCA, the AFCA, the French Association, the SAN, the Netherlands Association, and also the FAMY, the Italian Association. To be honest, I put a step back because really the seed to when we realized that we have to do something was some year before when I, with other friends that now I mention, were invited by the French organization because we realized that we have to do something internationally. The friends that we met were Sonia Nadal from the Baleari, Mallorca island in Baleari, Jorge Neto from Portugal that unfortunately has left us, and Fabio Almeida from Brazil. To be honest, I start some 1 year later to establish something, but as you may imagine, when you want to establish an organization and you have to work on the statute and bylaws, if we are 5-6 persons that deal became a little bit difficult. So my tentative aborted, no problem, but later the French organization with François Pelcot take the lead, and with our friends that were Conrad Fragen, that unfortunately also he left us. He was the gentleman that created many songs related to our disease, probably some of you may recall, and Jean-Christophe Fidalgo, that is the current president of the AFCA. We decided to establish several meetings and so on. We arrived to join to establish the Amyloidosis Alliance, the voice of patient. What do we do? Obviously, consider that the Alliance is an organization dedicated to patient organization. So, if in each national you have board members that are individuals, patient, caregiver, in our case, as we are an umbrella organization, our members are the patient organization. Obviously, we deal with all the kind of amyloidosis, and the Alliance encourage and support the creation of a new association. And recently we have had the results that one association in Belgium, the AmiBel, established and now became a member of our organization. And as is shown now, we arrive to 24 countries. You have a scenario, a map of the world, because when we start, we had in mind forward that we want to enlarge and open to the other, no doubt. So we establish in 3, but we welcome all the other. Well, which are the purpose of the Alliance? We talked yesterday about awareness. I think Dr. Gray, if I don't remember, but also with other doctors and in the several sessions that we have. And to raise awareness, in 2021, we established the first World Amyloidosis Day that will be on each 26th of October, each day, and this year will be the 5th edition. Later we have some communication campaign. We support the initiative for patient journey, the access of treatment and quality of life, and we deal with this later. We try to share, obviously, the best practice, sharing materials and leading translation, and also we highlight the unmet research to the program to cover the amyloidosis field. Being the patient voice, we have a scientific committee, and we hold congresses for patient and doctor. As correctly Julia mentioned yesterday, this kind of conference are important because when patient and doctor stay together, relax, when you are in your hospital and we come and there is the time schedule for your visit, sometimes happens that we forgot to address something to you that for us is important. But here, please take the advantage to have the doctors there remain, because it's really a panel, it's a discussion between us. So take this advantage, please. And regarding the congresses, this year we have one congress organized by the Amyloidosis Alliance, and the Italian, because it's in Italy, will be held in Baveno, in the Lago Maggiore, and I hope we try to do our best to welcome and to enjoy that you have the best time there. Will be the 25th and 26th of September this year. So, again, we would like to be the player in the network when you mention and the power of connection. To do this, we have a monthly call that will be 2 each month for a different time zone, because as you saw, there are friends from Australia and New Zealand, so for them we prepare some conference at 8 o'clock a.m. and for the other, South America or the European, we have 5:30 or 6 p.m. depends. So another also we have introduction and gathering different stakeholders. The patient can lead the exchange of information between us, no doubt, and we have the website where we can share resources. This is important. And also we provide some training and provide material, and what we mentioned, we also help to support other countries to create a patient group. For example, there is a gentleman yesterday that we have a conversation. He would like to establish an organization. I mentioned to him, take your time, because I know that it's something that you have to deal with the other founder that you have in mind, but please, when you are ready, knock at our door, because we are very proud to help you to establish. So this is what, again, our mission. So let me introduce, we start with lady first. I think I should be sorry, my hands are, okay, but we start with the lady, Catilina Babiloni, board member from the ABEA, Balearic Islands. We have Jean-Christophe Fidalgo from the Africa. He was the past president for 2 mandates, and David Gregory, that we have the pleasure we have with us, that became the treasurer. And we have also Agnes Farrugia, that is our executive director. Christophe Rispal, that is there, that will be the person that will replace Agnes, because she decided to retire. So we have the great advantage that both can work together, so the transition will be smooth, because we have time. Obviously Agnes will join us at the conference, and also our project manager Emmanuel James, that have done a great job with the MLife, but we talk later. And also our scientific committee, we have Sophie Georgina Lavial, Laura Obici, Fabio Fernandez, Julian Gilmer, Thibaut Damy, Debbie Adams, Marcia Waddington Cruz, Monique Minema, and Pablo Garcia Pavia. And again, I skip what I would like to focus only on the two on the right. Oh, sorry, on the right, correct. We are stronger together. Again, and the power of the group benefits the member. And, about the World Amyloidosis Day, about awareness, these are the previous campaign, some picture that, because we try to focus on, for example, the daily task, the difficulties about each of us face during the day, and also how they impact our life. But more important is also this initiative that I would like to tell to you. If you see this picture, it was taken at the conference we had in a parallel conference during the ISA meeting last year in Rochester, and we are all the group, the associated member, and also with the pharma company, because we are trying to have some project to do to improve the access of the earlier diagnosis and better care access in some countries. We focus in South America. We choose 2 countries. One is Brazil, the other is Colombia, because we realize, consider that, I say to you shortly, but in Brazil they mentioned to us that to have the drug, sometimes you are forced to go to the court, then later to have the right to be. So it's something that we are there to work with them with the help of the pharma, obviously, the doctor locally, again, the connection, but we want to do, we decide these 2 countries, but if it will be success, and I hope that will be successful, will be something that we want to replicate in other countries where there should be the necessity. So, and another one thing very important, AmiLife is our worldwide independent survey that Amyloidosis Alliance has launched November last year, the end of November, to better understand the impact of amyloidosis in your health. The effect in the quality of life was focused on patient and caregiver. And 5 different sections for the patient and 1 for the caregiver in all the impact of the daily life. And for us, that was absolutely important, because otherwise, the unmet needs became only something in the air, but now became effective. And I want to give you some numbers. We have a respondent of 3,593 in 43 countries. We need also to refine, obviously, the results. And we include 2,823 patients and 360 caregivers. I want to take this occasion to thank the doctors, because you were the links, the patient and the caregiver, to answer. If you give me only 1 minute, I would like to say that for me it was very frustrating in Italy. I struggle very much. I fall into despair, like it was one song of the Police when I was younger last century, that when we need some extra time, we reach some result, but I understand that sometimes it's not easy, but I repeat, I thank all of you that help us to reach this result. For us, it's very, very important, and we hope to release when it will be matured the result, because it will be also important also for you. And finally, this is our website. I think that probably I should be in time. I don't know. She arrived, Rosalind, and I will be around for the for the question. So one thing that I want to say in advance, I have to apologize that I cannot remain until the end due to my travel arrangement, but feel free to ask me something because I am at your disposal, and I hope that also this morning session would be fruitful, such as has been the yesterday. So thank you very much for your attention, and I ask Rosalind to join me in the podium for the next speaker.